아직까지 우리 KDL에서는 아무도 못 끊었기 때문에 고립 일식
시즌 2에는 더 잘하겠다는 생각으로
직시하겠다는 한번 싹. 자, 부활 이후에 제 몇명 팬들이 없기 때문에
훨씬 더 잘하는 팀이랑 더 많이 보고 더 많이 줘보고 더 많은 경험을 해봤기 때문에
극강의 한타 KDL 시즌4에 오신 여러분 환영합니다. 네, 시즌 1, 2 그리고 3에 이어 이번 시즌4 역시 여러분의 기대를 만족시켜드릴 멋진 경기들을 가득 안고 돌아왔습니다. 자, 그럼 한국 도타2의 미래 티어2 그룹의 경기로 KDL 시즌4 힘차게 출발해보겠습니다. 네, KDL 무대에 첫 발을 내딛는 두 팀입니다. 신입팀인 만큼 패기 넘치는 멋진 오늘의 경기 기대해보겠습니다. 여러분, 테나이와 포타2를 박수로 맞이해주세요. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. 네, KDL 시즌4 티어2 개막전 경기 여러분의 힘찬 박수와 함께 포타2와 테나이의 경기로 지금 출발하겠습니다.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Korean Dota League. This is Season 4, the final season of this year, and everything comes to a head here, Khan. Everything happens here, and we have the massive prize at the end of this season, you know? I believe so. I believe it all adds up at the end here. After every season, we have the champions, and then there's a massive grand final at the end. I believe there's something like that. We'll soon find out, no doubt, I'm sure.
Yeah, but it's gonna be much more exciting. I guess they have to. It's the very last season of the year. It's been 1 year now since DOTA2 has been out in Korea.
It's the 1 year anniversary today. There's a massive celebration here in the Annexon Arena. And yeah, I mean, starting off a new season. Tier 2 looking even more interesting this season. We have 3 new teams, I believe. 2 are playing today. Tenai, as well as Pota. Pota2.
Yeah, and the third one is Zephyr.
There is Zephyr as well, actually.
Zephyr is
Yeah.
in Tier 2 now, yeah.
Yeah, this is going to be a very, very interesting season, and I no doubt want to be. I think it's going to be the most competitive season we've had.
Yeah, it might. With the new change, that makes it so.
And here we are on screen. Hello, everybody. 안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. And Yeah, we're gonna have like a lot of switch going on in the both tiers. It's not gonna be as stale as it was before, where team would not really go down or go up, because there's not that many teams who could like compete with the four tier 1 teams.
Yeah.
There's only maybe MVP Hot 6, and now they're in tier 1. So
Yeah, I mean, there's more and more coming up. We have like Lotem, we have Zephyr. There's going to be no doubt going to be trying to fight back into Tier 1.
Yeah.
We have some events on screen and some of the prize pool that's going to be happening this season. So it's $2,000 a win for Tier 1, and for Tier 2, $1,000. And it climbs up slowly the more wins in a row you get. So you can get that momentum and get paid a lot more money, as we saw from MVP Phoenix last season, making incredible bank, over 60K without dropping a single map the entire league.
Yeah, and I'm very curious if it's gonna go the same way this season, but I don't really expect it. Not again.
I think Hot 6 are the ones that are going to be stopping them. I think they're the ones that can take the games more than anyone else at this point.
I mean, Hot 6 have been going through a lot of changes. Like the Musica left, I believe.
Oh, really?
He's going back to his country. So I think they're playing with a stand-in today. I think Dubu is stand-in.
Okay.
For Hot 6. I'm not sure if he's joining Hot 6 permanently, but I doubt it. I think he's just gonna. Actually, no. If he's playing with Hot 6 today, then he cannot play with Lutem. So I guess he is in Hot 6 now.
Yeah, I believe so. I was told that they did make some. They got upgraded. Essentially, was what they said. So they will be playing for that. And yeah, I mean, today we do have Tenai and Pota2 as the first Tier 2 match of the season, and followed up, we will have MVP Hot 6 against MVP Phoenix, the newcomer to Tier 1 and the dominant force in Tier 1. It's going to be very interesting considering they share a team house together. They're both very, very high level. I think both they can definitely take games off each other, no doubt. I mean, MVP Hot 6 have come a long way in the last season.
Yeah, but I don't think we can expect them to be as strong as last time we saw them. Like the last Musica, I think there's the last Banhua.
Yeah.
It's not the same team anymore. They have like I think Dubu standing in for Musica, and I'm not sure exactly who's the last one. Like there's a lot of changes, so I think
we'll definitely find out once we get the player profiles up on the screen here.
Yeah, but yeah, it's not gonna be the same Hot 6 we've seen before last season.
Yeah, might have to take some time to get used to the new players.
Yeah, and Musica was a pretty good player, so they're losing a lot. He's playing now with actually he's playing in a team with 2D now.
Oh really?
Yeah, I think CSW. It's I don't remember exactly what the name of the team, but yeah, it's a SEA team. They're playing with like an Australian player, I think, who was on IM.
Oh, okay. Wow.
So
that's gonna be interesting.
No Musica. I think Warnot's still here, maybe? Yeah, I think the only 2 players changing.
Yeah, upgraded from Lotem. So Lotem also taking a hit this season as well. So it's going to be interesting in Tier 2. Yeah, I mean, we're going to have a lot of mix-ups. So it's going to be very fresh there. I'm really excited to see these 2 teams play especially. Out with the old and with the new, and then some fresh blood. And let's see if they can take it to the next level. I mean, we did see Lotem really excel last season. Obviously, staying in the MVP house as well. And they showed a lot of promise. They were pretty much getting near the top of Tier 2 at the end of last season. I think this season they could do a lot better as well.
Yeah. But Zephyr's going to be a problem for them.
Zephyr will be a big problem for everyone.
There's changes in for Monkey Spanner too. I know Maro is out.
Oh, yeah?
He's going to Poker Face.
Oh, right.
And Jesus Stick is going to play Monkey Spanner instead.
Interesting.
So there's a lot of changes this season.
Yeah, I mean, even for Zephyr, there's team swaps. Player swaps. We have Merlini out. We have Bambo going back to Europe.
Yeah.
So there's going to be big changes there. Purge is back playing.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing they're going to need one more, right? We'll have to wait and see who that's going to be.
Yeah, I think I know who that is. I think I saw him a couple times. He was from the same team as I said. I am.
Oh,
so
right.
basically, I am split, and one of their players went to Zephyr. One of them went to make a team with Musica and 2D, etc. So it might be an Australian player. I'm not sure exactly.
Well, that's going to be exciting. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see for sure. I'm guessing they'll be playing next week. It's kind of a time schedule change for this season. It's only going to be on Sundays from now on.
Yeah.
So Sunday at this time is KDL. So it's I guess we're gonna have like a lot of like matches that are just simply not gonna be broadcasted, which is a bit unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna work out. Either that or the season is just gonna be like twice longer. But I doubt it.
I doubt it because it is the end of the year here, and we're gonna run out of time pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get more information, I'm sure, as it comes. For the English casters, we kind of find out things last. We did find out we would be casting on Wednesday.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's
like all of a
everything,
sudden.
everything's a surprise here at the KDL for the English casters and stream.
Yeah, well, it's fine. It makes things more interesting. Like, all of a sudden,
makes things very exciting.
all of a
here.
sudden, KDL4 popping up.
Yeah, yeah. It was a pleasant surprise, I got to admit.
Yeah.
And if you guys are in Korea and want to come down to the next arena today, there is a secret shop selling a lot of merchandise of Korean of Dota.
Yeah.
So come stop by, pick something cool up, and enjoy the show. Should be a lot of fun here when we
Yeah.
get into things.
Yeah, like we're gonna straight up, we're gonna see the 2 new teams playing, and one of them.
Absolutely here, and here's one of the new teams. It's Tenai. We have Bat and Scorpion, Live Strong, DD, DOTA2, and Great. And they're starting from fresh. They're starting from the bottom here. Attack, defense, tactics, strategy, and teamwork, all 3. I was given a little bit of information from an old school Tier 2 player who was playing for Dagon 5, and he was telling me that recently Tenai did 2-0 Pota2, their opposing team here today, in an online qualifier. So, you know, they're coming into this with a bit of confidence. They should be looking for an easy win here. It is a best of 1, just no mistakes, just play a solid game. And I'm guessing both teams are also very, very new to this kind of stage. So hopefully no nerves come into play here, and we see some clean games.
No, I don't think so. I think the nerves are definitely gonna.
You think it's gonna be a mess, Karn? Is that what you're saying, man?
Well, at least we're gonna see mistakes. That's something I can expect.
And here's Pota2, their opposing team. We have Haksung, Wuju Style, Mr. Flying Courier, part Jack Sparrow, Spiro, and Black Anna. Man, we're gonna have a lot of fun getting used to these names.
It's gonna be.
This is gonna be ruthless, absolutely ruthless. But you know, another new team here, a lot of new faces. It's going to be very exciting to see what kind of style they're going to bring to this Tier 2 league this season.
Yeah. Hopefully they can play on stage. They don't get too nervous because first time is always.
Yeah.
You know, and they say don't play with the comforts, playing at home, in your setting, etc.
It's definitely something you got to get used to.
Yeah, and especially now since it's the opening day, so there's so many people coming to watch.
This is the most people we're probably ever going to see during the season. You know, this is when it happens.
Yeah, well,
and
now in the finals.
that team looked very young, man. That team looked like a bunch of high schoolers. So they are probably very nervous right now.
Yeah, well, I mean, sometimes like young players like don't get as nervous as the older ones, I guess.
You think?
Yeah, like it really depends. Like it's either they get really, really nervous or they don't get nervous at all. I don't think there's a middle ground for this.
Okay, interesting. I think it depends on the person.
Yeah, so
like yeah, we'll have to wait and see. But the game is loading. We're getting into the picks and bans right now, everybody. Stay tuned for the first match of the season. Tenai versus Pota2. Here we go. Very, very standard bans off the bat here, except for that Meepo. And Pota2 has a player that was from Dagon 5 originally who did pick Meepo one of their games, one of the fateful games that Dagon 5 did win, if not the only game. And they won quite convincingly with that. He has a strong Meepo. So a bit of a respect ban right off the bat.
And there's a Ember first ban too, which interesting, and yeah, it kind of goes through. It's no surprise.
Kind of goes through with those bans. I mean, absolutely. But I mean, Death Prophet, Illidan banned out.
Yeah, like these days it seems like Panda, Death Prophet, like Terrorblade, obviously, like 3 big heroes that people look to ban out or pick.
Yeah.
I don't like the Ember Spirit first ban though. It doesn't really want. The hero is not as strong as it was, and it's pretty easy to counter these days.
Yeah. No, that's very true. And it allowed the Panda to get in, which is also a big problem.
Yeah, that's the thing.
It's a much stronger mid laner than the Ember is in most cases these days, depending on the strategy. Whoa, and an Omni Knight straight off the bat for Pota2.
Well, I guess
this team is fresh, man.
Are we gonna see the Shadow Fiend Omni Knights? That's something that EG. Oh, whoa, this is like really defensive support.
Straight up dazzle, man. We got a lot of sustainability here, a lot of healing, a lot of. I mean, Shallow Grave, Guardian Angel, like, yeah.
Like it could be offlane Omni Knight too. There's a lot of offlane Omni Knight. Or maybe
I actually like when an Omni Knight gets a bit of farm.
Yeah. I think he needs some. You cannot just. It's not a hero that you can do fine without items, but it's very difficult for an Omni Knight, especially against some heroes. Like for example, Tenai could get a Skywrath, which is extremely good against Omni Knight.
Yeah, no doubt.
Ancient Seal, and it's over. The hero is
Ancient Seal, and I mean, Guardian Angel is not going to protect against Mystic Flare. And
yeah, like Skywrath is very good against both of these heroes. But the thing is that he cannot silence both. That's the thing. Like
yeah,
they're gonna they're gonna be able to protect each other. So if they don't have like some kind of AoE initiation that's gonna allow them to control both of them, it's gonna be difficult to take down anyone.
Yeah, that's true. And I mean, with Omni, you also want to, going off lane, you want to get a decent amount of farm. You want to get that Aghanim, so you can do that global.
Yeah, then
that's very important.
Yeah, it makes your positioning much easier.
And obviously, you'd want to be the mech carrier at some point as well, I think. That'd be like a pretty important here to have that on.
Yeah,
get that hero tanky.
Yeah, I guess if it's a core, yeah. Otherwise, it's better to have it on the core so that Omni doesn't have to be like in the middle of the fight. Otherwise, he can put himself in danger, especially with I guess the Nogama guy we see now.
Yeah.
But he's been pretty popular these days. Like,
yeah, I've been seeing him a lot in Star Ladder. He's been playing a lot. I also have been seeing a lot of Crystal Maiden, which is really what I want to see. But I love Crystal Maiden. I'm one of those guys. I'm like the scrub that runs around as Crystal Maiden. Everyone's like, so why is this guy playing here, man? This guy's in the jungle, like, frostbiting all the creeps.
Well, I guess the thing with Crystal Maiden is like you can jungle or you can be roaming. You can do both very efficiently. And when you have a Crystal Maiden off the map, you don't know if she's jungling or she's going to gank. And this is one of the strengths of the hero.
She's a very strong hero, and I mean, give her a Blink Dagger, and you got some great initiations there. With
her ultimate is also, it's kind of like Witch Doctor. Her ultimate can do a ton of damage. It can turn fights if it goes unchecked.
If she can survive, if she gets a good positioning, like it's entirely positional with that.
Yeah, and like for example, if we have, I mean, I don't think we're gonna see Crystal Maiden here, not for Pota2. Tenai could pick her up. It's a great combo with Ogumaya. We see 2 stunners.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised we haven't seen Skyrath being picked up yet from Tenai.
Yeah, it's been ignored now. And,
yeah, they're letting it go.
I think Tenai is gonna ban the Skyrath. They could pick it, either ban it or pick it. I think even though his burst damage has been nerfed, it's still
very, it's very heavily utilized here. And I mean, Skyrath's going to do great against Brewmaster, and it's going to do great against Omni, so both teams could really get a lot from this hero.
Yeah. But again, Agruma guy these days coming really strong since they changed multicast to being much more reliable.
Yeah.
Like before, he was doing much more damage, I think, when we were getting multicast, but it was much less likely. It was like 20%, I think, and now it's like 40%. So you're pretty much gonna multicast. You will multicast, and not only this, but like it's a really tanky support, which is what has been favored lately. Like tanky supports or supports like CM coming back that can jungle and roam same time. So it's not like stuck doing one thing, and if it doesn't work out, then okay, the pick is kind of dead.
Yeah, absolutely. Your third pick going in for Pota2.
Banning I mean, the PA ban though, I guess because they have an Omni Knight and
that could be
a repel PA just doesn't die. PA doesn't die to physical damage.
Yeah, that is very true.
You need a lot of burst magical damage for this, and Omni Knight like denies it completely. So I guess
it's a healthy ban, I think.
Because of the Omni Knights. I think this is if there was no Omni Knight, there's no reason to ban the PA.
Yeah.
Especially when you have a Brewmaster. With BKB these days, I think this is one of the reasons Omni Knights is a little bit more popular. So BKBs are much. You don't want to get BKBs, not early at least. Like when you get BKB, I think you get it when you want to win the game with it. Like you use it a couple of times, you win the game with it. And if it goes too long, then you have almost a dead item. Like an item inventory that you cannot really use like 5 seconds.
Yeah, after you used it that long, like absolutely.
Or at least you have to use it. But you have to be much more careful how you use it. You have to use it to dodge spells or something. You can't just do what you used to do before. You should BKB run in and like YOLO. You can't do this anymore. You have to be careful how you use it.
Very conservative with it.
Yeah.
And then we got a slot pick up for Pota2 now. So finally showing their core. Still wondering if Omni Knight is going to be that off laner or is he going to be playing that support. I think it's going to be off lane.
Yeah. They cannot have like two supports like this defensive. It's way they're gonna give up too much.
Yeah, I agree.
Especially I guess if Tenai like shows with their supports that they really want to be aggressive, I guess it could be good. And then it can just counter gank, which Omni Knight and Dazzle can allow to do pretty well. But still, it's like almost no control, no damage. It just heals.
Man, we still haven't seen that Skyrath being picked or banned whatsoever, and I feel like
it's even better now.
This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect for Skyrath pick. But we're going to see a Disruptor instead. So
this is good.
they're going to stay around with this. Is still fine. Great initiation with Glimpse, and I mean, great ganking in general.
He's good against all the heroes now. Yeah, like the Static Storm is going to be huge here.
Static Storm, Kinetic Field, combination, get that on an Omni before anything pops, and you're good to go.
Yep. And apparently he played Skyrat in the last match.
Yeah, he did.
Also, not they're foreigners. Him and
yeah, that's something we haven't mentioned. Yeah,
two foreigners in there.
So,
Scorpion and Livestrong DD.
Livestrong, yeah, both. I heard they were Mongolian, but
Maybe.
don't quote me on that.
Yeah, we're not sure.
We're not entirely sure, but definitely foreigners. So it's another interesting thing to see. Come out here and try their luck with a new team. Very cool, very cool.
Yeah. And Shadow Shaman.
Shadow Shaman. Okay, so yeah, Omni-Knight definitely in that off lane here, at the very least. And Shadow Shaman going to be the next support, second support.
Yeah, and I guess they needed some tower damage, because now they don't have any damage.
Yeah.
You cannot take out...
You cannot push with a Slark and Omni, that's for sure.
Slark, Omni, Dazzle...
That's not going to happen, man.
They really lacked damage, especially like take towers, take Roshan. Now with the Shadow Shaman, it fixes this problem. They can actually... They can make use of their momentum. They get some, whenever they get some, you can get some towers.
Yeah, I mean, every time they take a good fight, another objective is met. And from there, you have to wait and see what 10i is going to get. They only have cores left, so what direction are they going to be playing this?
Yeah, so this is the Lipo player you're talking about, I guess?
Yeah, this must be the... this must be the...
Two Lipos already.
The Dagon 5 player. The old Dagon 5 player moved his team. Didn't see him last season, but it's like he's made a reappearance. Oh, and we're going to see a Templar Assassin picked up from 10i.
Oh, yeah.
So, okay, very interesting. We'll have to wait and see if it's going to be position 1 or it's going to be that mid.
Yeah, it's going to be mid, obviously.
You think Broodmasters, where do you think Broodmasters going to end up?
Off lane, you could go off lane. Could go safe lane. They could go, I think they can go aggressive try lane with this, actually. Like, Brewmaster.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Especially against a melee, like Slark it's not going to do well against a
Not at all. Not with the Disruptor and Mage either.
No Gomaga, yeah. It's like they have like two very strong, very difficult heroes to kill. Disruptor obviously kind of squishy, but if you go on him, Panda just kills everybody.
Yeah.
With the Gomaga, so.
Oh, yeah.
Especially with, like, they have very, I don't know, like they could fight it, I guess, like Dazzle and Shadow Shaman is 2 range support.
Yeah, definitely that's for sure. We'll have to wait and see. Could very well be. Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how this is going to end up.
Yeah, it could go either way. It's going to depend on their last pick, 10i. You're going to have to pick up a carry or an offlaner if they want to run the Brewmaster safe lane.
Pota2 got rid of Clinks as their last ban here, so obviously knows something that we don't. Well, you got a Karn in this team.
Yeah, well, I'm not in there. So, I'm in the game, but I'm not. I'm just watching.
You're fine. I'm
just watching.
Yeah, there's Great, the offlaner, as usual. Wait and see where he's going to be playing as for 10i.
It seems like he's their support.
You think so?
Yeah, I think that's what he said at the beginning. I mean, his last heroes like don't really tell much. Like there's a Mirana, there's an Earthshaker.
There's Mirana, Earthshaker, and this.
Could be playing anything.
Yeah, it could be anything right now.
An OD ban? That's like Tia doesn't really care about OD.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The Tia destroys OD.
Yeah.
I mean, not just you can't really destroy an OD, but it does it very well.
Yeah, it's kind of an interesting ban there from 10i. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, I feel like there must be like a level of meta and a Pudge pickup from Pota2. All right. This is going to be fun at the very least. Not entirely the most solid of picks, but
well, I mean,
not too bad. I mean, I can see it doing pretty decent against TA.
Well, actually, Pudge like destroys TA.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, Rod's going to do a lot of work.
I mean, it depends. It depends on TA. Like, TA can obviously, if TA can like do enough harassment damage with side blades before Pudge gets comfortable enough to go in like and rout her to death.
Yeah. Sure.
Because he's really Pudge.
He bought a Pudge, so he wants to play it. Fair enough. We'll have to wait and see if it was a mistake or not. 10i with the last pick here. What will they play against this kind of lineup? Very unusual from Pota2.
Well, yeah, playing Tia against a Pudge is not fun. Not really fun. Like you cannot.
Just playing against Pudge in general is just not fun, in my opinion.
I mean, yeah, I guess there's a lot of. It depends. Like good Pudges, yeah, it can be intimidating.
And a life stealer. Okay, so most likely the position 1 is going to be Lifestealer here. Going to have that off-lane Brewmaster.
I actually do not like that pick at all. I think this pick is not good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What do you think you should have gone instead here?
Like, there's a Dazzle and an Omni Knight. Like, they have like so many ways to stall the rage. There's also a Pudge that can just bite in through rage.
That's a good
I mean,
point.
they're gonna have to play really aggressive. I don't think they can. They could. No. I would like if they would like play really aggressive, like trying to get pickups left and right with TA Dagger and next bombs like this, or Panda.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see how it all ends up here. Game 1 is loading here. Very first game of Season 4, Tier 2 at the KDL. Tenai versus Pota2. Here we go.
Pudge already. Oh wow, that's a 6.
Whoa, that is a sweet set. I haven't seen that one
Where
before.
is that? Yes, I've never seen this before. That is so sick.
I need to check out the marketplace a little more, I think.
I-
Goodness. And
Maybe it's something from here. I don't know. Maybe it's for the KDL 4 set. Maybe.
maybe? We'll find out, no doubt. I already see smoke. Looking for something here.
But they got an Ogromag guy. Like they got really strong level 1.
Yeah, but
Much stronger than Pota2 that only has heals. And a Pudge that cannot really do much.
yeah. But Pota2 playing it very defensively off the bat here. And I have to wait and see what this lifesteal is going to get up to.
Yeah, like Slark is good against Lifestealer. Like all their heroes, all the Pota2 heroes are pretty. Only Shadow Shaman obviously cannot. If he gets caught, he's dead. But
Ooh, DD straight up the bat for lifestealer. All right.
so it seems like, is it a dual lane? Oh, it seems like they're gonna go dual lanes. So, oh wow, it's Dazzle Omni Knight dual lane. This is gonna be very annoying for a Lifestealer, and he's solo too. They're going aggressive Trident.
A nice D-ward there.
And yeah, Pudge got the better block, so he can pressure T if he wants to. But
Oh,
yeah, but Brewmaster has boots, so he can.
he can
decides
harass
not to.
Black Anna, taking some damage. Getting nice D-wards there, so we'll keep the lane alive. We'll stack and pull.
I almost denied the.
Ooh, nicely done there. Almost did it. Gonna be harassing there.
Yeah, Lifestealer is gonna have a horrible time. He's not gonna be able to farm anything.
Yeah, he's going to need a lot of help down there, I think. We do see Jack Sparrow harassing quite well. Scorpion having a rough time. Scorpion on your Lifestealer.
He has Quitting Bait and Feast level 1, so he's gonna be able to get some farm.
Oh, Shackle under the tower here. They're going for that first blood. Black Anna in a lot of trouble.
Yes.
Tower's not helping out. We see a TP in already, but it's going to be first blood for sure. Very nicely done from Strong DD.
They're gonna get a revenge kill at
They're
least.
going to get at the very least here. But oh, wait a second.
Maybe it's a double kill.
I think it's actually a double kill if he gets his blast off. Oh, heal just in time. Nicely done from Black Sparrow. It's Jack Sparrow. Black Anna. I got to get these names right, man. This is going to be hard.
Well, it opens space for next now. He just has a 1v1 against Omni Knight, and he has Quitting Blade Feast. He can farm no problem. And Ogre making a rotation, and there is no repel for.
Yeah, this is actually giving some
What
great
would you-
space for Lifesteal, and here we go again. Scorpion with a bit of damage, going to harass. Not going to get the kill, but going to give him some more space here. Some
Yeah.
nice rotation from the Magi.
He could have.
Oh, he steals the regeneration.
He's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
Go back. Ogre level 2, I guess.
That's great on the Disruptor. Playing great so far for Tenai. 1-on-1. Tenai with the first blood there.
Yeah, Ogre already like 2 levels and a half. It's pretty good. But, I'm curious to see if he's gonna max Fire Blast or Ignite. And yeah,
And oh, a bit of damage here.
Yeah,
I
but-
think TA's going to get it though. Very nicely done.
yeah, he's got a.
That's DOTA2 on the TA. Getting that very nice kill. Knew exactly what he had to do, and Slark taking some serious damage there. I think he might have tried to go for a pounce, but just missed.
No, Slark not having a good time.
Yeah. So this is the one thing we didn't account for is like just simply the mechanics and the rotations from these supports, especially for Tenai. They're doing a lot of work, creating a lot of space, especially for Lifesteal, which we thought would be having a horrible time down here.
Yeah, but the aggressive triumph just like.
Oh, they're trying here.
Does he have a repel? No.
This could actually be a kill. Great stun here. Do they actually have enough damage? The TPN scares them off, and it is going to be a dazzle. So yeah, they were not getting that kill.
Yeah, as Star Shield as a ring of protection.
Yeah, he's pretty tanky ready.
Yeah,
And there's Wu Ju style.
and also he has the degen aura, stopping them from chasing. He's
Yeah.
too fast. He has boots too, so they
Yeah,
cannot really
he's
catch up to him.
very, very hard to kill. They're going to need some serious lockdown. Keep him still. Bad.
I think he has his threads coming to him with his face boots.
Good
What
some.
is he getting? Maybe, I don't know, his bottle, okay. Yeah, now it's one of the good things about a double rune is that you can have a bottle on the side lanes now.
Yeah.
Too much, not much problem.
Yeah, no,
The offlaners can go for that instead of getting tranquils. For example, you can just get a bottle and they get the regen like this.
Yeah.
Just check the runes whenever it pops and help control the runes.
Wuju style. Found out great here. Great in a bit of trouble. He's
No,
taking a
he's
lot of
gonna-
damage. He's going to be careful there. Lifestealer, not in position there.
Oh, he can get the kill. He's gonna get the kill.
Oh, yeah, just before the glimpse occurs. Very nicely done there. Very, very easy kill.
Yeah, like he's
Disruptor getting caught out big time. Oh, very, very nice from Batten here. He's going to turn this around. Black Adder in huge trouble. Can he actually get Slark as well? Oh, one more hit, I think. One more hit. Oh, Flying Courier goes down for a double kill from Batten.
Like that was, I mean, they're two heroes with not much damage, especially Slark. Slark he doesn't.
Yeah, he's gonna get fed, especially against a Brewmaster before he can actually do that kind of damage. And Brewmaster's almost level 6 now, almost online with Primal Split.
Yeah, he has his face boot bottle.
Yeah, there's Great again.
5 minutes in. Yeah.
Great again on the Disruptor. We saw him for a second time. That's how good he is. Doshu with the phase boots now. Looks like they're gonna make a move on the Pudge here. I'm watching it, but I think he's going down for sure. So much damage. Doshu with the final hit. A TP in, but to no avail. Just a little too late there, Dazzle. And you didn't even have enough mana to get a Shelly Grave off, so it wasn't going to happen. There's live strong DD on the Yoga Magi.
Well, meanwhile, Nate's dies.
Meanwhile, Naix went down. We didn't even get to see that. We're too busy looking at these support heroes. Wuju style.
I like his build. Yeah, he went like boots, like.
Yeah,
He has a shield. He has a Orb of Venom that's actually very good on him. With the degen aura, it's a lot of slow.
A lot of slow, a lot of tank ability, especially for an offlaner. I like it a lot here. 5-3 though. Tenai doing very, very well.
Yeah, but like the good thing for going on for Pota2 is they're Omni Knights obviously doing well, shutting down the Naix kind of.
Yeah.
Like Naix is
he got the hook here.
He's not level 6.
He doesn't have Dismember though, so he cannot shut this down at all, and he almost dies for his troubles. Maybe a little too ambitious, I think.
Slark catching up a little bit.
Catch up a little bit here. 20 last hits, 32 for the TA, 27 for Naix. So Tenai still in a pretty convincing lead right now, and we have seen so much rotations from the supports of Tenai. Look at where they are. Yeah. 2 last hits and 0-0. They've simply just been completely bullying every single lane.
No, they're the one that are going to be in the offensive with their supports.
Yeah.
Pretty aggressive supports.
I think
Pota2.
Yeah.
And they have a Shadow Shaman, but he's busy trying to help Slark not get crushed, because there's not much Slark can do against a Brewmaster.
Yeah, well, I mean, once the Shadow Shaman has level 6, they can actually start pushing down these towers.
Yeah.
Still down. Oh, great. Going for a bit of harass there. He doesn't want to get turned around again. We do have Naix there as well. Oh, taking huge damage, but this might simply be too much for Wuju style. Or can he actually get out? He's going to be very, very close here. Oh, no, he's gone. No!
Oh, Grave?
Grave goes down! Oh, so close. Very nicely done. Fans love it. But looks like he went back in. And he gets taken out by the Yoga Magi. Jack Sparrow also way too deep. And they get 2 kills for nothing at the end of that.
Yeah, that glimpse.
That glimpse.
He should have at least one level of repel. It would have saved his life so many times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like the 1 point of repel does so much. All he does, like, okay, again, 1 less level in degen aura, which doesn't really matter that much.
Yeah. Oh, looks like we saw it finally has Dismember under the tower, but the tower is not hitting. We have Jack Sparrow back in business though. Poison Touch going to be enough here, and they're going to simply rot him down, and there's nothing he can do about it. So we're finally getting a kill on a TA in mid.
Yeah, probably needed this. He's only level 7, should have been much higher.
Yeah.
That's why he's not, he cannot even solo kill TA at this point.
Yeah, he has not found the farm he needed. He has not made any rotations yet either, which is, we definitely need to see a lot more active Pudge if we want to see this game.
You want to get out as soon as you're level 7. You just want to be roaming, and he just got it now with the skill, so he's gonna start roaming. He has a smoke already.
I mean, at the same time though, top lane pushing the tower down.
Easy hook.
Oh no, apparently not. Oh, but gets the pounce instead here, so he will be going down. Drops kinetic field to keep him under the tower. We do see the rotation from DOTA2 as well. Oh, he survives and they get a kill on the Shadow Shaman. Wow, 6 HP. That is crazy. Very, very close there.
Next, I think, almost died. Maybe he might die.
No, looks like he's alright. Doing a bit of surprise tactics. Actually, can he actually 1v1 the Wuju style? Hard to say. And they're good. Get the blast off that. Gonna go for the kill here. Drops the Thunderclap. Doesn't have enough for Primal Split though.
Yes.
Gotta be careful here. Oh, the whip on the hook. Keeping everyone alive. Very, very close there, and that could have got very ugly.
The hooks, his hooks are not on point. They're not on point. I don't think he hit a couple.
He hit a couple. I mean, he got the TA in mid. He got a couple on TA in mid, but under that sort of pressure situation, you cannot be missing those kinds of hooks.
Especially at the top tower. Like they could have. It was an easy kill. He was sitting there waiting for the TPs.
Yeah, seriously.
But I mean, that's unfortunate. And,
unfortunate. Let's see if we can turn this around and around. Rotated bottom to Nakes, so Nakes is going to have to be on the defensive here. While still happening though, we do see rotation up top here, looking for something under this tier 1 tower up top. Same time, Nakes. Oh, the hook whiffs again on Nakes.
Well, it was not an easy one to get. I think.
No, that was not.
They're trying to scare him off so that he can get a clean hook.
Yeah.
It's
DOTA2 looking to get that tower. He'll get it.
But
unless no, he's gonna get it.
He has
for sure.
support. He has like 2 master.
Yeah. Very nice there. Getting a lot of money for his troubles.
Yeah. Still, his first tower to fall, and they're gonna try to get a trade, but
I don't think they have the pushing power unless they put down the mass serpent wards.
I mean, they could if they don't.
Wait, is he even level 6 yet? That's the next question. No, he's not. He's only level 4. So yeah, it's gonna be they're gonna finally make the rotation down. TP down now here. 3 TPs. They're gonna go for it. Brewmaster leading the way here. Gets shackled up though. Huge damage. Oh!
Is he gonna get it? Oh!
He doesn't get it. And a great hook on the TA here, but he's in big trouble. He's in no man's land.
Yeah.
In the end of things, it was 1 for 2, and they're looking for another one. Doesn't look like they'll get it though, but oh, Flying Crew has to be very, very careful in that jungle. There is 3 down there waiting. Instead, they're going to turn this around. Weave goes down. And Scorpion taking huge damage here. He jumps into a creep. Can stay alive for now. Same time, we did see a great pounce on the DOTA2. And oh, just way too much damage. Shadow Wave finishing the job. And a nice turnaround there from Pota2.
Well, they got it pretty quickly. Now they're like 5, now they're 4 here. Pudge died obviously early in the fight, and Nakes is still in there.
Nakes is still hiding. Nakes is alive. He's living this one out.
Yeah.
Unless they're waiting for him, then he could be in trouble. But they're not going to catch him by the looks of things. Continually push the lane here.
But still no split used.
Still no split, man. I thought if you could have got that clutch split off at the very last second, it would have been amazing. An amazing fight in general. They would have got a lot of kills. Instead,
yeah, it would have been.
They
crushed them.
just took him down.
Yes, this is a dead Shadow Shaman.
This is a most definitely.
Maybe not.
Maybe not. They kind of baited him out here. Can he actually take him down before everyone hooks him? We got a lot of damage, but is it enough?
Oh,
great kinetic field. Perfect time here. But the Mass Serpent once finally goes down. Is it going to be enough to actually take down Nakes? Nakes gets the last hit and gets out alive. Same time, we have Pudge in huge trouble as well. Haksung trying to get out of here. He's going to get one shot by this TA.
Can he deny? No.
No, he cannot. Too late.
2 for 4.
2 for 4. Huge turnaround. And Nakes must have died to the creeps.
Yeah, he with the armlet toggle. He was toggling armlets and a creep killed him. So.
Yeah.
But yeah, Nakes has I see 10i like way ahead, like in farm.
Yeah, they're doing very, very well. They've created a lot of space, and
Tia's gonna get a bunch of.
He's gonna get paid. TA doing very, very well. Level 11 now, so leading the way. We have the 3 cores for 10i leading the way now. So in the clear lead.
Yeah.
going into this mid game here.
Brewmaster's still no blink though. Still like 400 gold short, I
Yeah.
think. So I'm not sure what kind of build Tier is gonna go for. I'd like her to get a blink.
Yeah. And Blind Courier he's trying to go toe-to-toe with this with the Brewmaster Baton. It's not going to happen.
I think he could have committed. He had the haste. He could have just run up to him.
Yeah.
And yeah, he had the speed.
He could have for sure. But maybe he just simply doesn't know where everyone else is. And here they are, chasing him down here. Can he actually get away from this? He can if he triggers the haste. Or primal splits. He could even probably turn it around. Just gonna keep it safe here. We're gonna see that hook. It's gonna whiff again. Oh, it gets him. TA gets him, but it was a trap all along, and things are gonna get turned around very brutally. Down goes the Omni Knight. Down goes the Pudge for absolutely nothing.
Maybe TA.
Oh, TA. No, gets out of here. Earn does not enough. At the same time, up top we have Primal Split going on Black Ana. Black Ana is not going to get out alive. I don't see that happening whatsoever. Tries to deny himself with the creep. Not going to happen. He's going to still fight though. Jack Sparrow.
Yeah, he's got backup.
He's got backup now. Thunderclap goes down. Jack Sparrow trying to get out of here alive. Nice stun. Is he going to use Shallow Grave? Huge pounds on the Baton. And he gets him.
Yeah, they got a
Kinetic build.
Can he?
Counts, misses. While still happening, I mean, Naked is getting space.
I guess he's gonna get.
Oh, he's going to TP out here, and I think he can. Yes, just. Whoa. That was close. Purification almost taking him out. Oh, the hook. Very nice. This is what we like to see from a Pudge. DOTA2, he's going to go down. Rot finishing the job here.
All right, he's making up for the poor early game he's had.
Yeah, he's turning things around here. Still 17-10. Pota2 making kind of a comeback here. They got a ways to go still, but you know they're finding something.
Yeah, and they gotta get some. They already have one tower bottom, so it's like he's gonna get another one here for sure.
Yeah, well, Mass 7 was gonna seal the deal here.
And no split, so they can't really fight, so they're doing the right thing. No split.
Gotta be careful of that. Gotta be careful of that hook there.
And again.
Oh, and again. Oh, huge multicast. Gonna keep him alive for now. But the tower could do the job. No, Guardian Angel triggered as well. It's gonna be harder, but finally it goes down. Same time.
Finally repel.
Finally a repel. He's gonna get out alive here. The tower does go down though.
Yeah.
But they get a kill for it at the very least. Oh, and that hook.
Yeah, but that's a good thing. Like if you have Omni Knight or Dazzle outside of the Static Storm, you can just save whoever is getting.
Yeah, you can save everyone, and that's exactly what happened for the longest time. I think the tower ended up just taking him out in that last shot.
So I'm curious what is Fine Crew gonna get? Like, is he gonna go pick up his dagger, or is he not gonna go that route? No, it doesn't seem like he wants to go dagger. He would have bought it if he wanted.
Yeah, it looks like he's saving up for something else here.
Maybe he gets drums. He has a bracer already. But I think he needs a dagger.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they don't have. If he has a dagger, like every single time he catches Disruptor, for example, it's a dead Disruptor.
Yeah.
Oh,
Blind Courier. Oh, gets slapped by the Baton. So nice there, finding him in the jungle, taking him down. This is exactly what they didn't need. Slark is meant to be given a lot of space here. He needs to find the farmers. He does not have many decent items so far. He's looking for some. Oh, nice glimpse there. Gonna catch Pudge. Is it gonna be enough here? Kinetic field. He's gonna bring in the Disruptor here. I like this a lot.
He's gonna get him too.
Oh, Primal Split. Shallow Grave gonna keep him alive for the moment, but it's not for very long here. He's actually one more hit from anyone. He denies himself. Omni Knight in the thick of things, but he's in a huge amount of trouble here. Repel doing some work. We do see a buyback and TP in from the Pudge. I think it's a little too late though, and they're caught inside. Pudge, is he going to go down again? Is he actually going to die back at this stage? I think so.
Yeah.
Big mistakes. Oh, that damage. Ooh. Yeah, he's got this. Looks like he was going to go for that dismember under the tower.
Yeah, and this whole time Nace is not even fighting with his team. Like it was a 4v5.
Yeah, and they got 4 for nothing. So
there's a Static Storm every single time, like catching like 2 or 3 people, and always includes Omni Knights or the Dazzler or both.
And we saw Pudge TP into that in that very last fight and had a fantastic dieback.
Yeah. And so Nace going for the Senjin Yasha build. He doesn't have drum. Usually when you go Senjin Yasha, you get drums too. You get like a race car build.
Yeah, you want that race car, man.
But I think in this game he doesn't need it that. No, he actually kind of needs it because of the Omni Knight.
Yeah, that's actually a very important point. Yeah. Just
that Pudge, they have a lot of slows.
DOTA2 getting the last hit.
Last 2-1 for Pota2.
So they're getting a pretty clear lead at this point, 24 to 10. Yeah. All 3 Tier 1 towers down to the one of theirs. Huge gold lead.
I mean, still, like the problems like Slug didn't get a good start, and like you really need a good start on this hero, especially against there's like Lifestealer, like you have Brewmaster. I mean, you have a lot of late game.
Yeah, and the same with Pudge. Like he had a horrible start in mid. It took him a very long time to get to level 7, so he could start roaming. Ooh,
he popped the smoke, but no, you don't want to be there.
No, you do not want to be there. He's going to get blown up for sure. Same time, Black Anna caught out as well. He's not going anywhere. He's going down for free. And now Jack Sparrow also caught out. Glimpse in a weird place, but he's still, I think he cannot get out of here. Great multicast. Can they take him down before Shelly Graves? Not yet.
He should have TP'd. He should have TP'd.
Should have TP'd. No, he's not getting out. That's 3 for nothing here. Seems like Tenai kind of just farming them at this point.
We're just like, okay, I'm out of here. Like,
it's like, I'm just done. I'll be at the fountain until this game is done.
Yeah, but now like they're kind of snowballing this one.
Yeah.
Brewmaster had a good start. Slark
had a horrible. He's going for Shadowblade.
This is not an item you want to get when you go from behind, unless you want to rat. But Slug is not exactly the best.
No, he's horrible
doing this.
Look at that. That's a Tier 1 tower he's trying to kill right now. He's getting bullied back by Nakes. Nakes going for the deny, gets the deny. Scorpion doing some work here on the Nakes. Looks like he's going to try here. They're going to simply just TP out there. Oh, so much damage.
I mean, Slug is good against him because you can just engage on him, and whenever he wants to fight by, just run away and you come back again. You keep sealing stats all the time, and if Nakes tries to fight, you can just Shadow Dance, and you're always gonna win the 1v1.
Ooh, that hook.
Yeah, man, you got that creep.
That creep died, man.
And back on level 7. Level 7, 20 minutes in.
That's insane. I mean, looking at Tenai at this point, like
level
13. Level 13 is their highest, man. They got a multiple level 13s. To have a level 7 support still, like they need that Shadow Shaman to get higher. They need level 11. They need better wards. They need to be pushing more, trying to find these objectives, but they are just simply getting torn apart at this point.
Well, they got all the Tier 1s too, so like Tower...
Finally, yeah.
Tower Can's like the same, like 3-2-3.
They're just 17 kills behind and a lot of farming.
Yeah, like this Brewmaster going for Shivas, I guess.
Yeah, by the looks of things. And they're just kind of scattered everyone.
Not going for the Aghanim, so
yeah.
I don't want to go for more late game oriented Brewmaster.
Muju style. Are they going to make the move there?
He can really go with this. He's just gonna backstab between them. They're gonna go for a push.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go in at the perfect time. I guess his invis ran out.
Yeah.
He's gonna just wait here. There's no words spotting. The next chill not here. He doesn't wanna join his team.
Next is like, hey, I got farming to do.
He should be with his team though. Like he went for a very fighting build.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Batten jumps in. Primal Split activated. Pudge caught out in the middle of nowhere here. Is he actually going to get alive? They're focusing on the Dazzle though, catch him though, and Slark with the counter initiation on the Great takes him down. Going for the supports.
There's going to be like no static storm this fight, so it might be different. It might go differently. And the splits didn't do much, so I think tonight, this is the problem. Like Nakes is not with them. They don't have enough damage.
Yeah, they're getting torn apart. I actually think Batten's going to go down for free here. Great dismember, shackle, purification done, and they turned it around.
Scorpion should be in these fights. Like, they cannot just go 4v5 like this. Like Brewmaster splits causes a lot of chaos, etc. But there's nobody to follow up. Tia doesn't have a dagger either, so like.
Doshu in a bit of trouble. He lifestealer. No, is he gonna actually fight? Or is he gonna be no? You're dead. He's gonna fight here.
Oh no, his Nyx is dead.
Oh, this is a bad decision making here. Bit of miscommunication. He saw the TP out, decided to engage anyway. You do see Primal Split.
They're gonna keep. Oh man, this is not something you want to be doing, especially when you're this far ahead.
They're falling apart here. They're kind of trying to run in to help a hopeless situation, and I mean, Primal Split was on cooldown, so there's nothing they could have done.
This is gonna be a huge swing in gold. I think like you look at the recap, yeah, it's like plus 2,000 gold.
That's insane. What a
2,200 gold for Pota2, and like it's like a 3,000 gold swing right now.
Big mistakes. Big miscommunication there from Tenai. But they're still in a pretty commanding league here. I mean, they just got to fight as 5 and still getting picked apart in such a silly way. They have the clear lead here, and if they just keep the momentum, they keep pushing these Tier 2s down and taking decent fights when Pota2 is forced to move outside their base, they've been in much better position.
They still have a pretty good lead, but I mean, they allowed, like, look at this, yeah. I wish it was almost 5K actually.
Big swing.
But that's not something they want to be doing, especially that they're allowing Slark to get back in this game now. He's ahead of the Brewmaster.
Yeah.
He's closing in to Nyx. And the thing is, like, even with a lot of items, Slark doesn't need as much as Nyx. And he's also very good against him. Like, straight up. Like, in 1v1, like, Nyx cannot really kill a Slark, and Slark can just... We can just bully him around the map. As soon as he has enough items, for example, he's going for a basher. As soon as he gets it, like, Nyx cannot be, like, running around alone on the map. So he has to gather with his team, and that's what they're doing. Like,
Yeah,
okay,
finally.
stop farming, come with us, fight.
It's time to fight. And they got a great initiation here with Batten. Blink in, primal split, out comes Nyx, huge damage instantly.
Yeah, they can kill whoever they jump in if... But they could even kill before they can even react. It's going to depend a lot on the static storm, I feel.
Yeah.
And
Oh, Flying Courier might get caught out here. And at the same time, we do see a smoke rotation down into the Radiant jungle from Pota2.
Shadow Shaman getting some space bottom.
No one finding anyone here. They're going to see Slark in a second. They might try to rotate up. This would be the great kill they need.
If they get a trade, I think it's better for Tenai if they get a trade.
Yeah, if they get in that mid tier 2, I think it's a lot better. It's going to give them a lot more map control than the
Yeah,
bottom.
they're using the wards though. Yeah, they have to actually. They have no choice. They don't have the damage. And they're not gonna have the wards for the fight. There's still a split.
There's still a split.
This is why. Like, they need to use the wards to get a tower, to get a trade. But Tenai doesn't need to use anything. And you don't get a tower.
Here we go. See Wuju Style getting in deep here, but his friends are not there, and he's going to go down by the looks of it for free.
No shot upgrade.
Oh, huge mistake there, just a little too early. Bit of a miscommunication there from both teams.
It seems like there's no buyback.
Don't think so. Slark goes in, but gets multicasted. Shallow Grave, but he's in huge trouble. Can he actually do anything at this point? Primal Split chasing down Dazzle. Dazzle's going to get out, and they're going to get the tier 3, and they're going to work on the racks here.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Rack's already gone.
Racks going down, and they're in huge trouble. 28-14. Mid racks going down. I mean, they got the bottom tier 2, but was that really worth it? Great hook onto the TA, and he's going to go down very easily. But I mean, the racks is already gone at this point.
Yeah, damage is done.
Damage is done.
There's 3k gold on Nyx now. He's going to be able to get a basher. Was probably the next.
Can they stop him?
Bash.
Oh.
Nope.
Nope. Gets out alive.
Yeah, so I guess he's gonna get a basher. It depends. You can go EC, you can go basher, but I think when you go Senjin Yash like this, basher is better.
Yeah.
You already got some attack speed.
You get like an Abyssal.
Yeah.
I think he's probably Abyssal, man. He's on like 3.7k at this point.
Yeah, maybe he's gonna go straight for the relic.
Yeah.
But the basher is still better. I would not, even if you have the gold, it's still better to get the basher.
Yeah.
The relic doesn't really do much.
Yeah, I mean, you get sick damage, but yeah, the bash is so much more useful.
Yeah.
Oh.
Saving his goal, and Slark.
And Slark looking for something here. Does he really want to go into Nyx? Maybe.
Well, Nyx doesn't have a basher. He has a basher.
He could win.
Slark wins this fight.
But he doesn't know where the support is, and we do see the Ogre Magi nearby as well, so he's going to get out of there.
And maybe they're thinking about Roshan. Yeah,
they got
need
boards.
something. There's no ward.
Oh, there's the basher for Nyx. So it looks like he is going to save that round.
Yeah, and easy Roshan. Like, they're expecting a smoke, but they're not. They're just getting Rosh for free.
Pretty much at this point.
Omni Knight is not even here, but I think they might not. No, they didn't get founding. They have no idea.
Yeah, they have no idea whatsoever here. So they're going to get away with it.
Yeah, and it's pretty big because if they can put it, I think it would be better if it was an Omni Knight. Then even if he gets jumped, it cannot be saved by Shadow Shaman.
Yeah.
Shadow Priest, at least. He has Aegis, and they're gonna have Guardian Angel available. But now it's kind of dangerous. Like Slark, Aegis and Slark. So.
Yeah.
He's Omni Knight is much more important at this point.
Yeah, I agree completely. We'll have to wait and see how deep Slark's going to go. He can YOLO it a little bit more at this point.
Yeah, now he's gonna have to initiate, like go in and like try force the cooldowns, like Static Storm, etc. His job is gonna be to just go with Repel on the Disruptor, kill him or force him to use his cooldowns at a place he doesn't want to use them.
Yeah.
Just try to use them before dying, and then we can take the fight.
We're going to get another tier 2. It's going to be completely uncontested at this point.
Yeah.
Goshu getting that one.
He has a Diffusal Blade too, so I guess this one, he's had it for some time now.
Yeah, he's had it for quite a while now. Let's wait and see what he's going to get next. Nake's just enjoying his farm. Saving up, most likely. You think for the relic now?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, finish the episode.
No doubt about that. And Slock looking for TA here. DOTA2. Oh no, he wants the juicy one. He's gonna get Great in a bit of trouble here. What are they gonna do? Kinetic build him in? Getting bashed. And, he's gonna get out of here by the looks of things. He glimpsed in his back, but I mean, he was standing still for quite some time. Glimpse doesn't do much, and he doesn't get the kill at all. Up top. I mean, down bottom.
To get the Ogre is super kill. Ogre does a lot to the fights.
Yeah, very, a lot of burst damage for sure. So he's down for a while.
Yeah. He doesn't have Aghanims yet, though.
Doesn't have Aghanims.
Yeah. But he has the mech. He's the mech carrier. They're not gonna fight without the Ogre. They tried already to go 4v5 once, so it didn't work out so well for them.
Yeah, they got to be a little bit more careful at this point. I mean, they're still giving Nakes huge amounts of space here, and they are going to be pushing the final tier 2 of Pota2. Are they actually going to commit to it or not? They don't really know where anyone is at this point. They're going to be careful.
No, I think Pota2 kind of want to avoid the fight, so at least delay the fight as much as possible so that Slark can catch up, get some farm. Because as soon as he's able to survive like Static Storm and the burst from Nakes a little bit more, I think the ultra late game Slark is better.
Yeah.
Especially with Omni Knights. Omni Knights kind of the X factor here. Even though they only have a Slark against like a TA, a Nakes, and a Brewmaster, they still have the Pudge. Later on, it's gonna get really tanky as the kills keep stacking up. He's gonna get really tanky, and he's gonna be a huge nuisance to either Nakes or TA.
Yeah, you can tie one up for sure. This
member
is gonna do a lot of work.
Even if he dies, doesn't care. As long as if he trades his life for a life stealer or a Templar assassin, it's gonna be perfect for them. But they have Aegis though. They should make use of it. Yeah, it's 1 minute 50. Yeah.
See if they want to, or they want to continue to play defensively.
I think they're waiting for the Abyssal maybe. But they're waiting without the Aegis too, so like Pota2 has to get aggressive very soon.
Yeah.
At least get a tower for this Aegis.
Yeah. Looks like Abyssal like 1.4k off. So still a little while to go.
Yeah. It's much harder for Slug to farm. They don't have the map control.
Yeah. I mean, he does have Shadow Blade, which helps out a little bit, I guess. But
yeah, they lost the mid racks. This early with the team, the lineup they have hurts a lot. They don't really have a split push potential. Like who's gonna go out on the map and like push out the lanes? Like only Slark can do this.
Yeah. You have Shiva's online now as well for the Brewmaster, so their initiation got even better. Things are get even crazier when they finally initiate.
Yeah, very good item against Slark. Like Brewmaster is not gonna die anytime soon.
No. And you put a Nakes in that as well, and there's so much burst damage when he blinks in.
Yeah,
it's gonna get crazy.
Actually, that's only 1400 HP.
Oh, they find Slack down bottom, but still both teams playing very defensively at this point.
She had 3,500 volts. I'm curious. I'm not sure what she's gonna get. Most likely, maybe. I'm not sure she could get anything.
Save it for something here.
Let's see, and Juju pushing out the lane top, and they're backing him up. There's a pod here. He can bail him out. If needed.
Looks like they're gonna let it go there.
Anna's doing the same thing. Like they're doing the right thing.
Yeah, they're gonna trade here.
It's kind of the creep, so they cannot even push.
He's got the creeps, but still, there's enough creeps here to probably take down the tower. So they're gonna be trading here. It's like Pudge. Looks like he wasted a TP there, actually.
No, because they don't have any creeps to get in the base. Like Black Anna is cutting off the creeps. They have no way to get in. They cannot do anything.
Right.
Oh, they got
enough creeps there. They keep everything alive. Yeah, they traded big time. Jack Sparrow playing with death here. Does not want to get too deep.
Oh my god, like they're 3 basically.
Oh, Omni.
They're
give them space, and they're just losing essentially a barracks for nothing. And a Slot gets a kill there. Guardian Angel activated, but Slot getting so low.
Slot should be fighting. Like, yes,
Batten. Is he going to get Primal off in time? It doesn't look like it. Yes, he does. And he's going to get out alive here. So great turnaround. And they get the racks, and they get out alive. Only losing the Ogre. But Ogre's back down bottom. Jack Sparrow in huge trouble. He's trying. Oh, he just can't. He's gone.
He doesn't have a TP.
Oh, same time. Primal Split doing great work. Oh, huge thunderclap. Oh, no. Looks like he went for the Nakes, but it simply was not enough. Nice try there with the hook.
I like the idea, like cut off the creeps and just go for their racks.
That was a brilliant idea, but there was simply too many creeps with them already.
Yeah, it was too late. Like they didn't manage to like cut them all off. It was really dangerous for Shadow Shaman, obviously.
Oh yeah, he was a target for sure.
But like yeah, Pudge canceling his TP. I don't know.
That was
weird. I think it was some miscommunication. They probably thought they had no creeps. Like okay, they have no creeps, just go. We don't need to TP back.
Yeah.
Stay here. Then they realized, oh shit, no, they actually have creeps. Like we're screwed. We gotta go back. And then the glimpse on the Shadow Priest ends up like being a 5v3 and 5v5 is already hard enough to win. They're not even. If everybody's not even there, like there's no chance.
Simply just not enough. And Nake's picking up the AC before he goes for the Abyssal.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I like that too.
It's gonna help out.
Yeah, they don't really need the episode that much. Like, it's fine. They don't need. There's not the target that they need to lock down.
They're in such a such a good place right now, and we see Daedalus online for TA as well. So much damage in this lineup now.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any coming back from this. Like 2 lanes down. Like when you have 1 lane down, especially in this patch, it's still okay. They had the ways of fighting even from behind with the Omni Knight if they get a good fight, but I mean, like this a huge mistake here. Like canceling TP, getting glimpse back. I guess the Disruptor, you cannot just TP like this right in front of his nose.
No, because he's just gonna send you home. And yeah, exactly what happened. And yeah, that was a messy fight there. And it looks like Batten, with the help of Nake's, gonna be looking for something here up top.
Yeah. Well.
They only got 1 racks left to do, so it's gonna push up this lane and see what they can do.
Pota doesn't want to GG out yet, obviously.
No, I think they're gonna last until the last racks at the very least. 1 more team fight.
Yeah, 1 more team fight.
I mean, if they lose a team fight, they lose racks. Obviously, they lose the game. No doubt about that. They're in a horrible position already, and it's simply just about Tenai making no mistakes from here, just having a solid finish. Their team fight is just simply too strong. They're too fed, and their initiation.
They're gonna try like to catch them by surprise.
Omni really deep here. So they're gonna annoy him. They simply just shut down the Slock instantly.
Well,
we didn't even get to see most of that. He just got burst down so quickly here. And we see another blink in here. Looks like Brewmaster going deep here. Took down the Shadow Shaman. We see Guardian Angel activated. Too little too late though. Jack Sparrow also goes down. And we have Slock with the buyback. He's trying here. He's trying great in a bit of trouble. No, he's gonna survive. Purification on a full HP. And simply just too much damage here. And everyone's just falling apart.
They should GG in a second now.
They should GG. That was 4 for nothing.
The dieback and Slark.
The dieback is real. He's down for 67 more seconds. The last racks is going to go down as well, and that should be GG.
It's actually surprisingly short response time for a dieback.
Yeah, and wow, everyone just gets exploded. We still have the Pudge. Pudge might want to try to get someone into the fountain, maybe. Looks like Nake's just going to do the job. And GG is called, and Tenai takes the first game of the season. Looking very, very strong in their first game. Nice lineup, nice picks and bans.
Yeah, I think it was an outpick. And Pota messed up big time in a couple fights.
They did make some big mistakes. So, we'll be back
KDL 첫 승리 다시 한번
after this.
축하드립니다. 여러분.
After this short announcement, it will be the Tier 1 games, MVP Phoenix versus MVP Hut 6. Stay tuned here at KDL Season 4.
후바 기다리시던 KDL 티어 1 그룹의 경기가 시작됩니다. 개막전답게 티어 1의 최강자 그리고 티어 2의 최강자가 맞붙는데요. 바로 디펜딩 챔피언 MVP 피닉스 그리고 드디어 티어 1 데뷔전을 치르게 된 MVP 핫6가 맞붙게 됩니다. 자, 그럼 저는 잠시 후 MVP가의 자존심을 건 한판 대결로 다시 돌아오겠습니다.